What's up, everyone? Sean here from Crypto on Cause Investing, bringing you a crypto market update. So when I first started this channel, I told myself that for 90 straight days, I would bring everyone daily crypto updates. Well, I far exceeded that goal, but just with my multiple tokens, with the channel itself, with the call channel, and the fact that we're building our own NFTs and tokens, it's getting increasingly harder to do daily updates. But I will continue to bring crypto market updates on a regular basis, along with token reviews to find the biggest and best projects for you guys to hop in. We will also be releasing details of our project that we have coming to the call channel, which will be NFTs first, followed by a token launch. So stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and hop on into the news. So the SEC is both pleased and disappointed by the Ripple crypto ruling. So Securities and Exchange Commissioner Gary Gensler said Monday that his agency is both pleased and disappointed with a court ruling that Ripple Labs XRP token was not necessarily a security, but implied that crypto exchanges aren't off the hook for complying with SEC regulations. There's ongoing litigation with a number of these crypto platforms, and these platforms are commingling a number of services that you've seen on these crypto platforms, where they could be well trading against their customers, which obviously that's not good if that really is happening. But bundling up a bunch of services that we would not allow in any other part of our capital markets, Gensler told Yahoo Finance in an exclusive interview. So in my opinion, if they are talking about this, they are right. They would not allow this in other financial offerings. So that's why I think it's important for Congress or whoever needs to sit down, SEC, and get together clear-cut regulation on how we can proceed. I know a lot of people think regulation is a dirty word. I don't necessarily think that. I think with the right regulation, that will skyrocket crypto, bring in institutional investors and things like that. So in order to move past this, we definitely just need to sit down and get clear-cut regulation defined. So the interview was his first since a judge ruled last Thursday that the XRP token issued by Ripple was a security when sold to institutional investors, but not the general public. The SEC sued Ripple in 2020, alleging that the sale of XRP was an unregistered security offering. I actually kind of agree with that when institutions are selling stuff, they are selling that stuff specifically for profit. When your retail investors like you, like me, go ahead and buy stuff, we are intending to make profits, but we aren't doing it on the behalf of someone else. So I actually kind of get and agree with this ruling that it is a security for institutions, but retail investors not necessarily. So the judge's reason was that the institutional investors would have purchased XRP with the expectations that they would derive profits from Ripple's efforts, basically what I just said. So Gensler says the agency is pleased with the part of the decision ruling that the token was a security when sold to institutional investors, but disappointed in other aspects about retail investors. So obviously he's disappointed with the outcome because he not only wants it for institutions, but he also wants it for the retail investors. Let's hop on over to the next story. So this isn't a new story, but I want to say this story first before I hop into the next. So Governor Ron DeSantis announces legislation to protect Floridians from a federally controlled central bank digital currency in surveillance state. So they went ahead and released all this information right here and put that into law to stop the government from being able to put in a CBDC. But we'll go ahead and hop on over here. And I'm not necessarily a DeSantis fan. I'm not saying I want him to win the nod or win the presidency. I'm just pointing out relevant stuff to crypto. So current Florida governor and GOP presidential hopeful Ron DeSantis continued his campaign against central bank digital currencies, vowing a ban if he were elected president. So he said on multiple occasions, especially in that Twitter space that they had with Elon Musk a while back, that he plans to leave crypto alone. CBDCs, he is definitely against and will immediately shut down any talk of that. I'm not a fan of CBDCs, even though it kind of plays in that crypto world. With that, they will have clear, I guess, control over that. So if we're ever in the position where that's our currency, they can do stuff like limit you to how many times a week you can get gas, how many times a week you can get groceries and things like that. They can have complete control over your money. So why I am the hugest fan of crypto, I am definitely not a fan of CBDC. So whoever the president is, let's hope that they never pursue that, or at least not anytime soon, because there's definitely some clear-cut things that need to be put in place if something like that was to happen. And we all know how government works. They're going to want control over that. So Definitely not something I'm interested in seeing happen, but let's go ahead and hop on over and check out how the market's doing. We do have a market cap of 1.2 trillion. It was in the 1.1 trillions for a very long time, so good to see that up a little. 24-hour trading volume at 46 billion. BTC dominance is at 46.8% and ETH dominance is at 18.4%. Bitcoin is slightly below the 30,000 at 29,899, but holding solid. Ethereum, love to see above 1900 at 1901. XRP, of course, skyrocketed from where it was sitting at 46 to 52 cents for a while to 76 cents. But with that ruling, this was expected. BNB, good to see back into the 240s. Dogecoin has been sitting really steady between 6 cents and 7 cents, almost like a stable coin. No matter what happens, it just kind of stays in that range. I am also a huge component of Dogecoin. Obviously non-financial advice, but I think in the next bull run, Dogecoin easily hits $1. Let's go ahead and check out how our meme market is doing. We have our market cap at 15.8 billion. Trading volume is down 27% to 645 million. Some of our top gainers is CAPY up 177%. King Sheeb up 149%, and Hog up 63%. So memes aren't for everyone. It's a super high risk, high reward play. I like it because of that reason. So anyone who watches these videos, see these crazy gains, it can also go easily the other way to where you invest 500 and it literally turns into dust. So anyone that might be newer to crypto watching these videos, when you hop into that meme market, just be very careful and do your research before you decide to start trading, because it is a very tricky segment of crypto to play around in. But that will do it for this video. As I said, I will continue to bring regular crypto market updates, and I'm super excited to start releasing the details of our NFTs coming up, of our tokens coming up. So definitely stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't so you can keep up with all the news. Go over to our call channel, subscribe to that. But that will do it, and until next time, trade safe.